Check.
Yes. Sorry.
All right, hopefully we're good. All right, guys, I'm gonna count it in. Say your band name. You know the drill. All right, 3, 2, 1. How's it going, guys? Welcome to Audio Addiction. We have Limbs again with us for a second time, and they can say their names and what they do in the band.
My name is Josh, and I play bass.
Daniel, I play drums.
Dan, you have a mic, buddy.
I play drums. My name's Jordan. I play guitar.
My name's Chris. I sing.
You didn't sound too. Yeah, you didn't sound too sure about that.
Tried to think of something clever, but
All right, guys. So my first question: you've released 2 records, Sleep and Father Son. How has the record been going? Well, obviously you're on tour with Underoath. How has the reception been, and how have you enjoyed kind of the first week of it? Well, I mean it's been longer than first week, but how's the reception been pretty much?
Crazy. I feel like I have 2 mics coming in. Really crazy. It's really surreal. Like the amount of love that we've gotten from just family and friends, but then random people that we've never met before coming up to us. It's crazy, man. It's crazy.
The rest of you guys?
Yeah, I agree. The reception's been pretty solid. We've gotten a lot of positive feedback from numerous people while we've been out. Some of those people being their first listen, first time they'd ever listened to the record was at that show.
Oh, sick.
Either at the show,
Yeah,
or
they'll
a lot of
listen
them
to it
a lot of them
beforehand.
say, yeah, they'll be like, yeah, I was listening to you guys on my drive here. I was like, sick.
So
Samesies.
just solid,
Yeah.
positive feedback, I would say.
Yeah.
Jordan, Chris, anything else to add?
Yeah, the whole experience has just been incredibly surreal. We're just super grateful to be out here. This is amazing. It's incredible.
Awesome. How would you compare it to the last record? Obviously, you guys were on tour with Idola, Capstan. I mean Capsize, not Capstan, ironically. But how was that been just the kind of evolution of your band from Sleep to Father Son?
That's a Chris.
it's been good. Our exposure this time around has definitely been a little better. Excuse me. I think being out on a slightly larger tour has helped, but also we've just been getting a lot of really awesome features on Apple Music and Spotify. Shout out to them if you're listening.
Thank you so much for that. That's crazy.
But yeah, and it just feels good. The last record we released was an EP. It feels good to be putting out our first actual full length record. So that's pretty sick.
Awesome, guys. So obviously, since you're kind of new on this tour, you're the opener. What is one song that you would recommend to new listeners to just on the new record, Father Son?
My favorite is Homestead.
I was about to say Homestead. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like it's got a little bit of everything. It's got kind of the lighter stuff that I really dig, and it's some of my favorite heavy material that we've written to date, definitely.
Jordan, Dan, you got favorites?
Title track is definitely one of my
Father,
favorites.
Son?
Father
Okay.
Son. Yeah, that one's a lot of fun to play. Really enjoy that.
I'd have to agree. The title track, I feel has a lot of those different elements in it as well, but it's still very much who we are as a band.
Okay.
So it's a good showcase of the new side of Limbs as well as the heavy side that everybody's familiar with.
Yeah.
Sick.
I'd have to say that.
And I'd say just listening through many times, I feel there's just so much more of a progression on the full length to the EP, just because obviously there's more songs, but I feel you guys had more time to go in depth with that. And how was the process of working with Tim and Bo again on this record as opposed to the last record, the EP?
I can only answer partially, mainly because Chris worked with them probably the most.
Okay.
But I felt that it was just everything worked really well. We all worked really well together. I feel everything came very naturally, and they really helped help us find our new sound.
Correct,
I guess
yeah.
Find the new sides of what we're going for, and I think that was really cool. That's probably the most important part of that. of what happens.
I think what was really rad is that they're both like pretty different musically, and so what like Chris was able to do and the rest of us were able to do was like take both sides of whatever they were saying and then kind of take notes of it and then kind of bring it together, and then do obviously our own thing and whatnot. But yeah, it was really rad to see not total opposites, but pretty opposite spectrum type music, and then bring it together.
Yeah, I agree with everything they said. And on the flip side, it's like I think both of them were already kind of stoked and kind of got what we were going for. So it was really important just having somebody that, like, having two people that already really believed in our music and were there just to facilitate it and just to make it better.
Yeah, I feel like that again goes along with like the progression from the EP to the full length. You can tell that like since you guys worked together on the last record, it just kind of shows like just the evolution of like what you guys are going through with this new record. But I have a fun question for you guys, kind of in the air of like superhero movies, you know, like people coming together. If you could compile like one member from like any band and like form like a super group, who would you get? What would you guys?
Tom York would be the front man.
Brian Wilson from Beach Boys would definitely be in that.
My dude.
Beach Boys.
So we're forming a band together.
Yeah.
No, well, there's so many.
That's gonna be a drummer. Don't put him in a box like that.
Have you
Ooh,
already picked
put 'em in the
two
box.
vocalists?
Yes.
Okay.
Two
Okay.
vocalists.
All right.
They both play guitar.
All right. Steph Carpenter from Deftones on guitar.
Word? 3 guitars, I'm into it.
I don't know.
No percussion.
No, it's got to be a percussionist.
I have to pick it.
It'd be the first band without a
I
drummer.
picked Daniel Nelson from Limbs.
Ooh, I would too.
Oh, Roku. What's the dude's name? He's the bass player for Boston. I forgot his name. Freak.
So
Boston has played here. Did you see that?
Are you serious?
Yes.
Freak, man. Yeah,
it's cool. Illuminati here.
I forgot his name, but that
Then
guy.
who would play drums?
You don't need a drummer.
Ron Daly.
No, not Ron. It has to be someone who fits
Ringo,
that
dude.
style.
The
Yeah,
Ringo?
Ringo.
Ringo.
That'd be
yeah.
interesting.
That
That
would
would be a
literally-
very interesting.
That band would probably cause a lot of riots.
I feel like that band would just be.
The rivalry that exists, but that would be insane.
All right, guys. Next question: if there was one album that you could call your own, like if it's someone that's already written, like it's an album that had already come out, like and you wrote it, like what album would it be?
Like if we could like have rights to it, basically.
Yeah, like if it was like if you. Like,
In Rainbows by Radiohead.
Of course. Always Radiohead. There's nothing wrong with that.
All right.
Nah, I ain't going next, Jordan.
Honestly, I like a lot of those like solo electronica records and
Okay.
stuff like that. So anything that like Bjork has put out or Imogen Heap or anything like that, especially the first few Imogen Heap records.
Okay.
If I could take claim for that, if I could take claim for that musical genius, I absolutely would. But no, she's on an entirely different level. It's insane. Mad respect.
Pretty Hate Machine by Nine Inch Nails.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
How do you say the ocean record? Anthropocentric. Anthropocentric.
can't even pronounce the album you want.
It's a solid one. It's a solid one, though.
It is by the ocean.
One?
No,
That's the ocean.
it's the ocean. Yeah.
That's my favorite, the ocean.
I'm just gonna cut out that whole part where he didn't know the album, and it's just gonna be Oceans, and he's gonna. No one will ever know.
The ocean.
The ocean. The ocean.
I could say heliocentric. That's way easier, and that record's just as good. Heliocentric. I would
What's your
say.
answer?
Yeah, my answer.
Final answer.
Yeah, my final answer is heliocentric by the ocean.
Awesome, guys. Since you're on the road, I gotta ask this one. Who have you been jamming on the road?
Today specifically, that new Childish Gambino track.
Child Gambino.
The new
Okay.
Childish Gambino track is fire.
So good.
I feel like I said this last time we did an interview. Fleet Foxes, and then the Foxing, or is it the Foxing?
It's Foxing.
Just Foxing. Yeah.
Wow, slipping up here.
I am killing it today. Killing it.
Dan.
A lot of Vatican Shadow.
You haven't listened to
Ooh,
it.
Vatican Shadow.
We've been putting them on a lot.
I have to check it out.
It's an electronic.
Meows this morning? There was like meow. Was that? Oh, okay. Never mind. That was somebody else.
Parquet Courts is about to release a new record. Their first 3 singles are sick. I'm listening to a lot of Nujaves. He's a Japanese hip hop producer.
Wow.
So
Really edgy.
eclectic, man. That's crazy.
You're so cool.
The cool,
Yep.
the coolest. What were some bands that like inspired this new record, Father Son? Was there any like bands in particular that you guys were just listening?
Because he seems to have something he wants to say.
Chris, can you answer that one?
I'm gonna let this lady walk through like 2 seconds. Yeah, you can walk through.
Yeah, go ahead.
Say,
You're fine.
Oh, never mind. Chris.
Chris, what's your answer?
I'd say like the Beach Boys,
Yeah, probably the Beach Boys or
I've seen the Beach Boys.
Animal Collective.
Black Dahlia Murder.
Yeah, definitely Black Dahlia.
Radiohead.
No, I'd say like the old Norma Jean and like all Norma
Yeah.
Jean. They're kind of one of my favorite heavier bands. Obviously, Underoath. If it's not obvious, then you heard it now.
I don't think it was obvious.
And Radiohead. I mean, I'm always going to be a Radiohead fanboy.
That also wasn't obvious.
And I love their music, so I'm probably always going to try and incorporate some element of what they do into our music.
Yep. That's it.
Jordan, Dan, you have anything to add to that?
I mean, those pretty much take the cake.
Yeah, I mean, drum wise, it'd be Glassjaw.
Glassjaw. Okay.
Yeah, I feel like they always do some really cool like stuff, drum wise, with like in their post-hardcore genre.
Awesome. And lastly, guys, the most important thing. Tell them about your band Limbs, where they can find you, and anything coming up in the next couple months.
Oh man, you can find us at. Excuse me, Josh.
That's all right.
You can find us at whoislimbs.com and on Apple Music.
Could you spell that for me?
And on
Yeah.
Spotify, spelled
Is that all one word?
LIMBS. As for the next few months,
Got some Florida Warped Tour
we
dates
got
coming up.
some
Yeah, we have the
Florida
3
Warped Tour dates coming up,
last 3 dates.
and
Some
fall
that
stuff
will be
that
announced soon enough.
yeah, we haven't can't announce that yet, but it's cool stuff.
I mean, you can.
You'd like that, huh?
I would like that.
Maybe.
Exclusive.
Probably not though, but
That's it.
yeah, that's it. Really.
Awesome.
Really.
Well, go check out Limbs, LIMBS. Oh, look, Tyler. Tyler shows up. Oh, come on, Tyler.
Does anybody like oatmeal raisin?
I do. Thanks.
Well,
Well.
he's the other member in this band, but he had to eat. Everybody's got to eat sometimes. But definitely go check out Limbs. All the links are in the description. Go check out the love review I did out there. Fantastic full-length record. It's incredible. Go give it a listen. If you get the chance to, check them out on Underoath tour, but probably won't be out before then. But check them out on Florida Warp dates because they're sick and you shouldn't miss out on them. If you enjoyed this interview, please subscribe, hit that thumbs up, and share it. That'd be greatly appreciated.
Yeah,
Thanks to
boy.
Limbs again for coming on for the second time. And
Thank you for having us, man.
Thanks
Yeah,
for having
thank
us,
you.
for real.
Always a
Thank you.
pleasure.
Hey guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, of course. If you enjoy what we do, make sure to go check out the other series we do. We do album reviews, we do band interviews, and we do live videos, so definitely go check that out. Hit that subscribe button. It really helps out our channel, helps us grow. Make sure to hit that like button as well. Go follow us on social media. That's all down below. We try to keep that as updated as possible. We also made a new website where we'll be posting photos of upcoming concerts and stuff like that, which you can go check out at audioaddictionmedia.com and come get your fix with us, guys. Talk to you later. Deuces.